Since we've learned about the current fiction of the current and control district, we are going to dig deeper into how these areas work together so you can do your daily activities. Each of these characters has a critical role in managing your focus, controlling your movement, regulating your emotion, and making the decisions that guide you into the future. Attention and control district. When you're trying to learn something new, whether it's a difficult concept or something that requires your utmost attention, it's the cingulate cortex who is the working hard. Are they attentive to everything? Make sure you eliminate distraction. For example, if you're studying for an exam, I am the one who keeps you from getting distracted by the phone or your sound around you. My key function is the filter or irrelevant information, so you only focus on what's most important. Also, when you are engaged in an interesting conversation or movie, I am the one who help you keep your attention on the details, the plot, or what the other person is saying. I am like a spotlight that illuminates the important stage of your mind. On the other hand, the motion controller, I'm the one who ensures that your body moves accurately. I mean, change of very little adjustment your body needs to make when you execute an action. For example, when typing on the keyboard or driving, I coordinate your fingers to move quickly without making mistakes. I like to think I'm the choreographer for your action. Every time you use sport or something as simple as walking without tripping, I'm behind all those moves. I coordinate the straight, spin, and direction of your muscles so that everything goes well. When you're driving or playing an instrument needs me to adjust each movement daily. Hi, I am the cognitive regulator, and my job is to make sure your emotions don't overflow or take over. If you have ever felt like you were about to lose your cool, but you managed to take a deep breath and maintain your composure, that was become of me. I am the mediator between your thoughts and your emotion. My job is to regulate how you respond to emotionally change situation so that you can maintain mental clarity. Plus, I also help you focus your track on what matters most. When you're processing complex information or facing a stressful situation, I am the one adjusting your emotional response so you can stay calm and think clearly. It's like being the warden of your emotional mind. Hey, here I am. I am the future planner, the strategy of your life. When you have to make important decisions, like choosing a career or planning to take tasks, I get into action. My job is to visualize the positive consequences of each choice and help you determine what is the best for you. Remember when you organize your studies or decide the step to take to accomplish a long-term project? That was my doing. My role is to connect the present with the future. I think about what's best for you in the long run, calculate the risk and rewards, when help you design a plan. When you decide whether you should spend your time learning a new skill or investing In a project, it is I will balances the option and guides you toward the best choice. I am the strategist who organizes your world and action. What makes this district fascinating is how these different areas do not act in isolation but collaborate with each other so that you can function effectively. Without a typical day, for but in the morning as you prepare to leave, the future planner is already working, making sure you don't forget anything important for your day. At the same time, the attentive to everything helps you focus on what you need to do before you leave home, preventing you from getting distracted by unnecessary things. When you find yourself in a social situation, the cognitive regulator comes into play. Someone might tell you something that might have made you feel bad, but thanks to the regulator, you stay calm, adjust your emotional response, and manage to respond in a balanced way. If you later decide to go to the gym, the motion controller makes sure all your movements are coordinated, helping your muscles and reflexes work efficiently so you don't get injured. At least happens to once in a perfectly orchestrated way, like a symphony in which each character plays their instrument, working together to ensure that everything works well. However, if any of them stops playing their role effectively, things can start to get out of line. Real world example. At work. Imagine you are at an important meeting at work. The attentive to everything ensures that you pay attention to the detail of the discussion, while the future planner is thinking about how the decisions that are made will affect your project in the long term. If a problem arises that makes you nervous, the cognitive regulator intervenes so that you don't lose your calm and keep thinking clearly while learning a new skill. Suppose you are learning to play the guitar. The motion controller is monitoring your movement, making sure your fingers press the string correctly. The attentive to everything keeps your focus, and the chords and rhythm are practicing. Meanwhile, the future planner is motivating you to keep practicing because he knows that over time you will improve. If you get frustrated, the cognitive regulator helps you manage the frustration and keep calm so don't give up. In an emotional difficult situation, imagine you had an argument with someone close to you. Your cognitive regulator intervenes to manage your emotion, allowing you to pause before responding impulsively. As you thinking about what to say, the future planner helps you consider the consequences of your words to avoid making the situation worse. How to improve the functioning of the care and control district. As long as these characters work wisely, it is possible to train and improve their function. For example, to improve attention, Area 23.3.1, practicing meditation or mindfulness exercise can help to attentive to one minute, focus for longer.